I am Juana. I am the mom.
And I'm Esperanza. I'm the daughter.
And we have a guest speaker today. You guys should remember her. She's been on here a few times. How many times? 2? 3?
Well, it was 2, but that one didn't work.
Oh, but that one did. Yeah, so we had to redo it.
That one.
So
yeah.
Only one.
So, bruh. No, because we did the cats one.
That was the one that you guys did by yourselves.
And then
I came down.
And then we came down and did the one for the human trafficking one.
And I still
and then it didn't
that.
say, "Oh, son of a cockaface."
Yep.
All right.
So this is
Rude.
2.
Yeah. Okay.
Officially.
official. Yeah, but you're gonna be on again, like here again soon, like in a couple of weeks. So, this is Shauna. Introduce yourself. Tell us about like how do you know us? What do you do outside of here?
Weekend my bestie. It's my adopted daughter. Yes. So do lots of things. Like we said before, I do youth bull riding events, and I'm with Glamity Janes. When Glamity Janes is working, she hasn't been lately.
Right.
But we're working on that.
She's slacking.
She's having a moment.
Finally got the ordering department under control. And
I know. And now the production department's on the fritz. Like, I need to get all these departments to figure this shit out. So there's that. Marketing, they're all, it's, swirls and they're drunk. So,
So you are the executive director of Underground. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about Underground.
So Underground was started in 2020. Well, it really started in 2014?
Somewhere around there.
Alex Cressy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we started
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah.
So 2014 with the Alex Cressy Memorial Event.
Oh my God.
Producing,
You remember that?
I do remember that.
It was a while. Been
I didn't know that was
it.
part of Underground.
It wasn't officially, but that's how I got my start.
The beginning.
Okay, yeah.
Is she falling apart or what? What's happening?
Yeah.
Dang. You get all wild and crazy over there. You're just
I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, holding it all crazy.
I just...
Okay, so 10 years ago.
So I started 10 years ago, and then just been producing bull riding events, and decided to officially make what I do a business, if you will, and stop being an apprentice.
Right.
And hopefully one day get to pay.
Volunteer.
Volunteer a bit more.
Yeah. So we're all kind of connected. So we're all kind of connected because I'm on the board. Justin, who is one of our sponsors for Smile, is also on the board. And your husband and your boys run
5F Bucking Bulls. So they're the stock contractors. And
yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Keep talking.
I'm struggling.
I'm fine. Mind your business. Keep going.
So we own the Bucking Bulls and do the events. But Underground, of course, our main focus is teaching. Doing schools and doing the events and stuff like that. And then just the events kind of come as a byproduct. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then our other board members are Michael and Michelle McGill.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to those guys.
Amazing photographers.
Yes, absolutely. We will post their logo. Please go look them up on Facebook. They have amazing products, and we actually got their calendars that sits right by our front door that Justin never looks at when he's like, "Where are we going again?"
I know, I'm like
literally right outside your door. Like,
do you have an eye level?
It is. Like, you
problem.
get it.
It's not looking up.
Okay, so short anyway. So I had to bring it down.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, and we've been friends since...
The state.
Yeah, we used to work at the state together.
2014.
Was that 14?
I think it's 13.
I thought it was 13.
I don't remember. I was trying to think when I closed my store.
No, that's right. It was 14 because
14.
Snuggles will be 10 this year.
Yeah.
Or, just turned 10. So, yeah. And we got her right after we moved here.
So maybe Alex Cressy then was 15.
Yeah, I was going to say there was no way that we went to that event with you guys only being 1 year of friends.
Yeah, so anyway, it's been a while.
It has. It's been forever. So we've been friends like forever.
Yeah. We have. It's blossomed.
So I know it has definitely grown and changed. We're like damn near married now.
Yeah.
Like
So we talk daily.
Yep.
I know, like, who the fuck's she on the phone? Shauna.
Really? You gotta ask?
Yeah.
I mean, geez.
She's always like, I'm on. Oh. And then she like like she's gone because she knows we're on the phone for like hours every time.
I'm like, well, I'm not gonna have your attention for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
3 business days.
Yeah. I'm fucked if it's a Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, literally on the phone all weekend.
Yeah. You're reading passages, like all the things. Like, we got stuff to do.
That's right.
Me too. I need conversations.
So do we.
Yeah. We have life to plan and stuff.
I'm like,
Conquering the world.
I just need to know what to make for dinner.
Figure it out. It's fine.
Google it.
I'm like, fuck, well, what are you hungry for?
Pinterest
And she's
is
like,
like our
I don't
go-to.
want that. And I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't make that because then we'd all be fucked, huh?
Yeah, it works. It works. All right, so our upcoming holidays that we've got this week when this episode launches is we have Lithia from the 19th to the 23rd, and let me tell you what, I'm so excited for that. Those of you that don't know what Lithia is like the Wicca way of saying it is the beginning of summer.
Yeah, buddy.
So I am super excited. I think on the calendar, Olaf. I think on the calendar it says like June 20th is the beginning of summer on like the actual like calendar thing. So super excited. National American Eagle Day is the 20th, and National Selfie Day is the 21st.
Everybody be posting them selfies.
Yeah, that's
Share with you
I can't
guys.
do selfies.
Selfies.
Can't do selfies.
I do selfies either.
I can't either.
I
I don't know what that is.
Complicated.
You have to stand on the shelf and do it.
Like the elf on the shelf.
Yeah, do it.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do that.
So it's gonna.
I got a fear of falling.
You got it.
I got a fear of falling.
I almost faith in you.
I'll faint. Okay, and then what?
We'll call Anthony. It's fine.
The fucking shelf's gonna break. I was like, oh.
And there
Here we
go. All right, so remember to like, share, and hit the bell for notifications for when our episodes drop. If you haven't noticed, we are in a bit of a new environment. We are actually in Shauna's house.
Yeah.
We had to travel up to Gillette because she got things
Sure
to do.
appreciate
She got rodeos to be at and stuff. So she does other rodeos on top of underground. So she busy.
In like an hour.
She busy. Yeah. So it's gonna be a short episode. So. All right. So spoiler alert warnings. We do talk about future and past events that happened in this book series. We are on the House of Night series by PC and Kristen Cast. It is about a vampire teenage finishing school that teaches them how to be a vampire. Just because you are automatically marked does not mean you automatically get to be an adult vampire in this book series. So, we are on book 4, I believe.
Yes. Did you run?
Yeah.
Did you figure out how many there was?
No, I did not.
I literally wrote a row.
I know. Was working through all of those notes, and I was like, oh, I need to do that, and then I scrolled. My ADD kicked in. I don't know what you want me to do. Because it was on the same paper that he needed to write Shauna's review on. And she had to call me to remind me, like Monday while I was at work.
Were you still gonna do that?
So, I can't help it. All right, my brain just doesn't work with me sometimes. So
That is the thing.
and we'll get you an answer. We'll post it on the Facebook page. Go look on the Facebook page. So the quote that we are reviewing today is, there has been time for our heads to clear now, and it is time to look for the future. For that, we need to cleanse the past. So what was that look for?
God. If anything doesn't fucking come for me now.
You got some thoughts about this? You just want to throw out there? Or you want me to give the context first?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Shekinah is one of the high priestess that's on the council that has come to the House of Night. And if you remember the last couple of episodes, she has been kind of having this tiff between her and Nefret because Nefret has waged war on the humans. But she says Shekinah is talking to Zoe about Nefret. And she says, cleansing and protection are two very different things, Zoe. Nefret was focused on protection at that time, which was...
A perfectly normal response.
Okay, perfect. To such a tragedy.
What is wrong with your paper?
Look, man, we was fighting.
You want mine?
No, I'm okay. So I have this picture.
Follow the
Follow the bouncy ball.
Got it?
Oh God, the bouncy ball.
So then she says this line. This is in response to Nefret casting the circle of protection around the house tonight. Now Shekinah wants to do a circle of cleansing around the school after taking down the circle of protection because they've had time to really process the tragedy of the death of Professor Nolan, who... Let's talk about it. Professor Nolan needed to fucking die anyway.
Wow.
He was an adult who was sleeping with a minor.
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
Okay, so let's talk about how protective all three of us really are about that kind of situation. Mm-hmm. So we don't, that's not something that we play with, huh? That's not something that we play with.
Okay.
So, Professor Nolan was subsequently sleeping also with Neferet. And Neferet sent Professor Nolan to seduce and sleep with Zoe to get information about what she was doing. And then she killed him.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So she used that as a way to wage the war against the humans, saying that the humans did it, but in actuality she did it.
Right.
And so as a result, she put a circle of protection around the House of Night, pretty much like what Cleopatra does in Egypt. And it was so that she could tell who was coming and going off of the campus. Well, Shekinah comes in and says, no, that's not what we need anymore because we're not waging war against the humans. It's not what we need to do. We just need to cleanse the land to clear the evil from the death of the professor that happened on the land. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So that's the quote. There's been time for our heads to clear, and it's now time to look for the future. Now that for that we need to cleanse the past. And so that really is saying that we really need to get over the emotion side of it and really think logically about what the next steps are and how to proceed. So
that's very good.
you've got some thoughts. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I just reconnected with one of my exes recently. And we got into a huge fight last night.
Okay.
Ended up making him go home.
Okay.
And I wasn't healed from the past, so I couldn't see a future.
From the previous time you guys were together, or just your past in general?
From the previous time that we were together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so that held me back from seeing if my feelings were true again,
mm-hmm.
or if they were wanting attention.
Just residual, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a huge thing. But because I wasn't healed and he wasn't healed from the past, we couldn't move to the future. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've all been there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are your thoughts about this quote?
Your eyeliner's really pretty.
Thank you. I tried really hard. Good. I tried really hard. I've been watching YouTube videos.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Dude, those YouTube
And
videos
reels.
are the
I'm like,
best.
ooh, save that one.
That looks cool.
I can maybe do that one.
It's a process. It's fine.
It's a thing. 40 years. We've been doing things way different.
Yeah.
We were taught by Mary Kay.
Yeah.
I love Mary Kay.
I can do a pencil eyeliner with no mirror.
Oh, wow. No, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
It doesn't get a wing though.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It was a thing.
Yeah, the fancy eyeliners at that time had that little pencil sponge at the end, and it would rip your skin off, but you were still
You smudge it. Smudging.
yeah.
Just drop it.
Legit. It's the thing.
Look it up.
I'll post a picture so you guys can see what we was working with back then. Mm-hmm.
Is that one of those sponge things at the end?
Yeah, it looks like a pencil.
Yeah, and then you just smudged it.
I've never used them.
Well, we tried not to because it ripped your face off.
Yeah, but we had limited things back then.
We didn't have options.
So this was also blue eyeshadow and shit like that too, and really big hair.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, we could make it big.
Hairspray?
Hairspray. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And now you thought, ew.
Amazing.
Aquanet, you tease that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rave was too heavy. It had to be Aquanet.
But by golly, on those really windy days,
Rave was the shit.
definitely use it.
Yeah.
But you didn't dare brush your hair when it was in because you were ripping that shit out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
There, she's traumatized.
I know.
She's broken. So, for the past, so for the future with that, we can now brush our hair after we do it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. It's weird.
So many kinds of hairspray, guys.
Back then, no.
Back then there was not.
No, you had herbal essence, which didn't do shit.
Yeah.
It did not work. It smelled good, but it did not work.
Yeah.
So it was Aquanet, that was your grandma's usually. And then you had to, like, off the nozzle, you had, like, scrape the hairspray that was dried on there so it would work because it would solidify.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to, like, open it up and then you could use it.
Yeah.
So.
You know how bad Aquanet is for your hair?
I'm sure it is. Yeah. But it worked
Yeah,
real
absolutely.
well.
I don't give a fuck
And
if it
wow,
works if my hair is dyed.
Man.
Oh,
Well, we
didn't
were
have
young.
that. Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
have that. We didn't have that issue. It's fine. There was hair for days in the 80s.
Yeah,
like
back
the big
then.
hair
Today,
bands.
not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Today it's falling out.
It's thinned out a bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's, back then, no issues.
My inner self is screaming.
I bet.
Yeah, her beautician's eyes
Yeah.
going,
it's
"Oh
just her shit.
So back to this, I think for me, just to think of kind of like with your healing and stuff like that with your past, I get a little bit of that too, just in my field and dealing with people that have hurt me that I trusted at some point, but they, wasn't, because when somebody's in my circle, like you're in my circle, but when that trust is betrayed, it takes me a really long time to heal from that. Mm-hmm. So, but you really, you have to let go. You have to forgive them so that you can forgive and move on. Mm-hmm. So.
What about yourself?
What, forgive myself?
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like I could have done something better or done something different or what did I do wrong? When in all reality, I've learned over the time that I necessarily didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
It wasn't me.
Right.
Did it help me grow and become a better person and, into what I am today? Yeah, absolutely. You kind of have to have, it's like, a pearl is made by pressure.
Right.
In a clam.
Right.
And that's kind of how it works with us.
Coal and diamonds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't know that.
It hurts.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, super pressurized. Lots of heat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The more pearls a clam has, the more times it's been injured. Because what it does is it gets sand and stuff in their injuries, and then they form it into a pearl. And so, yeah.
It's because it's an abrasion.
Mm-hmm. So it makes it something beautiful out of something painful. Oh, that's really good.
That's good.
I like that.
See, this is why our conversations just go. Because we're like, I really like that.
Good. I'll write that down. I'll use that later. And then we'll be calling each other. What was it
Literally. Alright, so this article is found in the September 2009 issue of Journal of Management Studies written by Dean A. Shepard and Melissa S. Carden, titled Negative Emotional Reactions to Project Failure and the Self-Compassion to Learn from the Experience. I thought this was perfect for us because this is coming at the perfect time. And when I was writing notes, that's when I was like, girl, this is going to be good. Okay, so a decision to scrap a project in any stage of its development is going to create a more intense negative reaction and concerted resistance within the project team and the business units affected and possibly within senior management. So have you guys ever had to, you started a project and then it just, you're just like, yeah, this isn't going to work and we're just going to start all over or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How'd you feel about that?
Like a failure.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And same. So what they're saying here is that These negative emotions can lead organizational members to overestimate the likelihood of negative incomes and to underestimate the likelihood of positive outcomes for subsequent projects, as well as become more risk adverse. So that is saying, because I know that was a lot of big words. This article was like super hard to read, with no reason, no reason.
So I'm fucked.
I had big brains.
So what this is saying is that when an organization or you personally have decided to scrap a project, the likelihood, and then you start another one, it's amplifies that feeling that, oh, this project is going to fail too. Mm-hmm. And so you don't have the legit reasoning to be yeah, this could work. So every time
you set yourself up for failure.
Yeah, and that's basically what you're doing, and that's all wrapped up in the feelings that you have had based on the failures of the previous projects.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, but negative setbacks are critical to the development of resilience, right?
Yeah.
I really think so. Justin always sends me this same meme over and over and over again, but there's different pictures.
That would piss me off.
But the quote is still the same, and it says, "Pain is a better teacher."
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't like pain.
I don't either. We all hate it, but those are our biggest lessons that we learn, in relationships and failures and, your self-failures, the things that you do. Those are the biggest lessons that you learn to, really continue on, because you're I am not doing that again. I am not fucking that up again. But then that also sets you up for failure later, too, because maybe it didn't work in this situation, but it would in this situation.
And you're just mm-mm.
Right? Yeah, and then you're just sitting there like a stubborn mule. We're fire signs. Well, she's a Taurus too, so we all get that.
I'm literally the most stubborn.
Yeah, and so we're standing there, we're no, we're not going to do this, but that's literally the thing that we need to do. And so how do you overcome that? Just in personal experience, what have you guys done to overcome that?
Find a bestie that pushes you.
I was going to say, you're my solution. I'm like, girl, how do you mess with this?
Sorry, Mama. She's just
I don't really have a bestie.
Anybody.
I don't really have a bestie. I mean, Allie's my bestie. But when I'm in those situations, I definitely phone a friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think that outside perspective is needed at that point in time, because Justin always says, you can't see the forest for the trees. And he's right in that, because you're just so immersed in it that you can't see
what's further in.
Yeah, what does the situation really look like?
Well, we talk it out.
We do.
So that's how I process. I've got to talk about it. I mean, I might have to talk about it a lot.
Right.
Before I can finally get.
And apparently we're mean to each other.
Dude, you guys are so fucking mean to each other. Dude, sometimes the way that you guys talk to each other, I'm I would beat the fuck out of you for talking to me I
don't feel like we're mean. I feel like we are real, because we have come to that agreement, and that we need to hear the truth. Yep. No matter how hard that is. And it's not hey, you need to get your shit together. That's not how I say. We're maybe you could
your mom says, so I'm gonna be real with you.
Or
and then I'm okay, here we go.
Or I love you.
I love you, got it. Yeah, she does say that. So that's when I know. I'm I prepare myself. I'm
okay, I'm ready.
It's gonna hurt.
I'm ready.
And sometimes it's not. It doesn't hurt that bad. Sometimes it's exactly what I need to hear.
The few times that she's told me that, so I love you.
But you're her daughter, it's different.
It's every time when she's broken one of my shits.
Oh.
Well, okay.
How many times have you broken one of her shits?
None. I don't break her things. Anthony does.
I have scars.
Throwing Anthony
under the bus. You have
really
stuff.
That wasn't my choice. I didn't ask to be here. You said you could take me out? I'm ready.
You chose her.
Right now.
I'm ready.
You did. You did choose me. You did choose me. So when projects fulfill individuals' need for autonomy, relatedness, and competence, individuals are more inclined to develop feelings of psychological ownership of the projects and are more inclined to be personally engaged in their work. So it really, this article, once again, is in the show notes, so please go read the article. There's a lot of things in this particular article that I didn't include in this because it didn't go along with our theme. But it really breaks down like the definitions of autonomy, relatedness, and competence. Usually when we start a project, we take on those parts of the project that really makes us feel accomplished, right? And you're like, okay, like I can do this. And we do this a lot in underground. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that, but you are great at that.
That's why we have a team.
Right? This is why we have a team.
Team is important.
You know, and this is why we have board meetings, which we have one on Wednesday. And so we really have discussions about like, okay, like I can do this. This is really easy for me, you know, and Justin, you're gonna take this, and you know, Michael and Michelle, like you're gonna do this. And so we really take on those parts of the projects that really resonate with ourselves and, you know, what we're doing, like what the mission is for. So because of that, so as such, greater levels of psychological ownership and personal engagement in a project are likely to lead to more intense negative emotional reactions when the project fails, right? Because you're like, man, that was my part, and I can't, how many times have I like, oh yeah, I fucked that up, yeah, like, yeah, drop the ball on that one, you know, and that brings on those additional negative responses in ourselves. Okay, so unfortunately though, negative emotions can narrow the scanning for information and interfere with the processing of that information. So because you're so wrapped up in your feelings about what is happening or what didn't go as you thought was planned or whatever, then you're missing the processing of the situation, right? You're missing that, what can I have done better? What did I do wrong? What did we miss? What did we not, you know, think about? Like, you know, and so that totally negates all of that. And so that is really, and we work really hard on this, is where we do that I over E. You know, that intellect over emotion.
I suck at it.
And you did really good. Like, you had an instance about this last week. You wanna share that story?
I don't know how much everybody would understand, but so we have an event up in Montana. Well, we have a couple of events up there for the region. So with the bull riding events, we're broke up into regions.
Right.
And about a week ago, we had a gal that decided she was going to have an event up in the region. Right. When she's not even in this region.
Not even remotely
not
close.
Even like...
Isn't she
like
Arizona?
States, yeah.
Arizona is where she's supposed to be. Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
And she's in Montana.
She's, where our events are in Montana.
Goodbye.
Yeah. So at first I was very, very angry and upset because that was my past reaction. Because this same person will not go away and stay in her lane. Like, so my initial reaction to it was very angry. I was very upset. I was hurt, you know, and, but I slept on it and took me a few days to get to a resolution, but I was able to look at it from a business point of view rather than an emotional point of view. Right. And so I was very proud of myself for that.
Yeah. I was super proud of you. And I know, like, we had discussions and I'm like, okay, wait. You know, like, what is really going on? Have you talked to, you know, like, the big director, you know, like, what did she say? Like, how do we find a solution to this? And then you'd calm down. And then I was like, okay, so now that we're done with that, let's talk about the emotional side, because this bit, like...
And you got mad.
Yeah.
For me. And they're like, how do you feel? I'm like, I feel great now.
So sorry.
Sometimes you do that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like...
Or like, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
All of those
you
things.
going off makes me feel better?
Yeah. It does. It does.
I don't know. I really have a hard time trying to figure out like if those are legit mine or if they're your guys' emotions. Yeah. And sometimes it just, I'm running with it. And we're going to fucking talk about it right now. Because this is how. And
yeah. Yeah.
And we're like, you feel the same way, huh?
Yeah. I know. I totally just said all that.
I get you.
Like, so rich. Like, it's the craziest thing. So learning
oh my God.
Dude, you and your gems, man. You should probably spray that with like spray glue that we have.
My hands are fucking sticky.
And then roll it. We have one of those roll. Okay. Alright. So, learning can occur equally well from studying failures in particular, because failures encourage the search for new actions or new business models or routine. So, I think this is why I was like, oh my God, like I love this for Shauna. So, you have done this, that learning from your failures and how it's evolved as a result of those failures. So, starting at Alex Cressy, each rodeo you've done, would you say you've learned something new?
Oh, I learn everything. Yeah. I learn every time.
Do you remember that bowl in Thermopolis?
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Noted. Have insurance. Always.
I was like, what do you mean there's a... Oh,
I know.
There he is.
You're letting into higher ground.
CJ's like running by. I was like, okay, yeah. Wait. Did he just say?
So for those of you that don't know, we were in Thermopolis a couple years ago, and we're bucking bulls. We had the event going on. We had a turn-back fence, which is basically a pen inside the arena. And this bull, not one of ours, just saying.
Yeah, it was not.
This bull decides to leave the pen inside the arena, then leave the arena, and went to the farmer's market.
Yeah, he was strolling down the streets of Torrington.
Yeah.
They had community events going on. There was people everywhere on the road. It was a nice day.
Yeah, it was quite the shit show. That bull was not allowed to come back. Yes.
Yeah, we did get him cornered. Then we had to like car corral him off of the mountain that was down.
And I was so scared he was gonna hit us.
Yeah, and he was coming straight for Ruby, which was the old car that I had. And I was like, oh man, here we go. And then he's like, Burr. I was like, oh thank God. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, and we're literally on an edge. We're on an edge.
Yeah. Can't really go anywhere.
Shauna's all, don't move. And I was like,
Liz, you were upset. You were like, oh my God, like I don't know what to do. And so I grabbed the car and I'm like, get in the car. Get in the car. Because I knew you had to be like
freaking out.
Anything, part of the solution. Otherwise, you were gonna lose your shit if you were starting there. And I was like, nope, we're not doing this. Yeah, we're not doing this.
And then we continued the event like it was nothing.
Yeah, like it was all good.
Yeah.
And then after she had breakdown.
And then the next day was when like the next town overs recorded.
Yeah,
they're like, so
miles away. And they're like, so we heard this happen. I'm like, great. It's awesome.
Yeah, we like made the news and shit.
Yeah, it was awesome.
This ball's all, hey.
No, it's Princess Valerie voice.
Yeah. Hope's hamburger.
Yeah, so you learn in every single event that you do.
Yeah.
So you originally saw that as a failure.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it as a failure. I was like, dude, that was wild. Like, dude, that is some crazy publicity. And then all of a sudden, like, we sold out almost everything that we had in our concession stands. Yeah. So, like,
good break.
Yeah,
good break.
Yeah. So it was awesome. Like, it worked out.
Bull riders are running down the street with their spurs on. Bullfighters are running down the street with their cleats on. Like. Yeah, it was a good time for everybody. Like it really was.
And then we got chip-faced in the hotel room.
Yeah, we did get chip-faced. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we went down to the ice cream shop that was like a block away.
Yep.
All right, so thus learning in the context of project failure involves understanding the causes of failure, testing out key assumptions which guided the project that failed to see. Oh my gosh. If they are worthy of retaining or need to be altered, and developing capabilities to change the processes, strategies, procedures, or actions that led to the failure. So now we make sure every single gate is closed. We make
Gates
sure
were closed.
there is insurance.
He just busted through the damn
he
things.
was just like, like the police, like coming into the door,
He
like.
was. But we do have pickup men. We have insurance.
Yep.
Like yes,
Yep.
we make sure that we're trying to make it and not have that bull back ever again.
Right. So awareness of one's mistakes and weaknesses is an important input into the learning process, and self-kindness can enhance this awareness. So allowing that grace to be like, okay, like, yes, that happened. But what do we do now? Right? Like, how do we make this better? And you said just that, having the pickup men and, having, insurance and all of those things.
But also not like beating yourself up really hard.
Right.
That's
a
really hard lesson.
You were so upset about it, and I was like, dude, this is great publicity. And the look you gave me, I was like, okay, never mind.
This is not the kind of publicity I want.
It's fine.
Any publicity is good publicity.
This was like
she said
the best day for the Torrington police officers. They were so excited about it. They were like, oh yeah, we just saw him go down this road.
And we're all, did you get it?
Literally like an old cartoon with the chicken song, right? And they're just going this way.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so rather than focusing on the painful thoughts and feelings surrounding project failure, a mindful organizational member does not link the project failure to his or her self-worth, and therefore is able to avoid severe judgments and criticisms of the self, to accept the experience for what it is, a learning opportunity, and to bring it into conscious awareness. So once again, it's saying the same thing, just really taking the time to really process those failures in order to bring that to how do we do it better next time, right? What do we need to do? What do we need to have in place? What kind of additional people do we need to add to our team? What kind of conversations are we having outside of that?
Yeah.
Individuals are better equipped to learn following negative emotional reactions to project failure when they are able to demonstrate self-compassion in the form of self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Failure is the better teacher. So the reason why I was super excited to have you on for this episode is you have done this in all of your companies, right? You've done this with Glamity. Glamity now does not look like Glamity when she first started.
No.
Right? And same with the underground. So in taking all of this into consideration to the clear and cleanse, how do you use those failures and additional knowledge to clear the past in order to move on to the next thing? How do you do that personally?
I just try to learn from it and keep pushing forward. That's my hardest part, is to keep pushing forward, because my past, when I start failing, I just, not doing that again, and move on. Like, you don't. And so my husband especially has seen me do that time and time again. Right. You've seen me do it time and time again. Yeah. And so really having you and Jason now pushing me has helped me, like, okay, it's okay to fail. Like, I don't know what point when we get it in our mind that it's not okay to fail.
Right.
I don't know how that happens, but it's okay.
Yeah. I think society is so wrapped up in, like, the perfection part of that.
I mean, look on Facebook, Instagram, like, oh gosh, she's so perfect. She never has a bad day. Oh yeah, she does.
Oh yeah.
She's just not putting it on there.
Right.
Right. And I do the same thing. I don't want to put my crap on there. Because the other side of that too is I don't want people feeding into the negative side of things.
Right.
I don't want them to be like, oh, are you okay? Or not that I don't want them to know that I have bad days or that I struggle, but I want people to live in a positive light. There's enough negative in the world. I don't need to add to that.
Right.
So
I really struggled as a mom because in the beginning, I didn't want them to know that I was sick and that I was really struggling with my mental health. But after, like, this one particular session of counseling, they were like, you can't be perfect all the time, because that teaches them that they're supposed to be perfect all the time. Yeah. So they need to see those things. And she has seen so much, you know, the whole gamut of emotions, from disappointment to being terrified, you know, to being sad, to being upset, to being depressed, to being manic, to be, you know, like all of the things, you know, being in a relationship, to having a divorce, to, you know, seeing somebody, and, you know, just, and she has seen the whole gamut of it. And I feel like I didn't get to see that, you know, from any of the previous generations in any aspect of the word.
Back then, that wasn't okay.
That was not okay. Like, you were prim and proper when you went out, and you did your thing.
You also feel like whenever you show me those things that you're failing.
Right.
But then you think about it later that I need those lessons in order to know
how to handle those situations. So do you feel that it's beneficial to see those sides to clear the past in order to move on? Yeah. How has that benefited you? Can you give like a situation on where you have had to really just let go and then proceed to move on from there?
Not really off the top of my head, but like I know I say a lot, like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, do not take it a bad way. I always say that I'm not going to be like my mom relationship wise.
Right.
Like, I don't want to have kids without
their dads. Yeah.
Like, that's my
it's Gladys.
biggest thing. Damn.
She's hot.
It's my bug. She's old.
Like, that's like my biggest thing. But I also know that if that is a thing, that with my fear of not being able to have kids, I'm going to take that. If there's a dad there or not, because I want that so badly. You know what I mean? So I know it's okay not to have that, and I can do it because you've done it. But I also know that I want this other thing, but I don't have to. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's a concern, it's just not an end all be all.
Yeah.
Right. So you would be willing to let go of that thought process in order to move forward.
To take care.
Yeah. And I think we all have situations like that, you know, in between, you know, previous relationships or previous jobs, or, you know, like you take a job and you're like, oh man, this is everything that I've looked for, you know, and then you're in there like 2 months and you're like, the fuck, this was not even remotely close. So what, anything like I agreed on, that I like, you know, looked for, or interviewed for, like what? You know, from, you know, different things, you know, going down a path, you know, taking a highway to an event, which we do all the time. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, you know, like our
Vegas.
Like our going to Vegas, or being stuck in Britain for ever. Oh my god. Battling ticks. And really like totally handling that situation like totally calm, cool, collected until like the most stupid situation. And then I'm in the parking lot losing my shit at the tire shop, like.
Well, then Shauna runs over your backpack.
He did.
I'm like,
well, it just went beep.
Yeah.
She had so much shit in there.
Yeah.
It stopped my car.
Probably.
I was like, oh, what was that?
I'm like, oh my god. Wait, did you grab my backpack?
The fact that you knew
like,
your backpack is a problem.
Because it was the last thing that we had out of the hotel room.
Yeah.
And so anything can change at any moment in time. And I think the perspective of seeing it as a failure or not is interchangeable. And it's so subjective, you know. Yes, it was a failure, but I learned this, so was it a failure?
Right.
You know, kind of thing. And so I think with us as business owners, and Mama, you as a student in cosmetology school, there's a lot of things that you're going to screw up, you know? There's a lot of things that we screw up on the daily.
Yeah.
So we had this girl come in, and she lied about what was in her hair.
Oh yeah, you were telling me the story. Yeah.
And she wanted an all over highlight.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, rule number 1, don't lie to your hairstylist.
It's like the doctor. Don't lie to your doctor either. Because there are chemical reactions involved in both.
She left with her hair green.
Yeah.
Because she lied, so we couldn't put back in what she took out.
Right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So it turned it green.
So she came in, what did she have? Like, tell the whole story. She came in, what did she have? What did she say? And then what does she want? So what did you do?
So I didn't do it.
Okay.
I haven't turned anybody's hair green.
Okay, alright. Bring that
There's wood everywhere in
Yeah.
this house, so literally.
anything.
So I think she had like brunette or like a red.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. And she said that her hair was virgin.
Okay.
And she wanted a regular highlight instead of a drop. So she wanted mostly blonde.
Okay.
She left mostly green.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm assuming she had like box dye in there.
So she either had box dye or her hair wasn't virgin.
Right.
And so if she had,
Then she pulled out
like,
whatever
color,
she had in there.
and they pulled out a color or added a color, we couldn't pull out or add in what they took out or in.
Boy.
Right.
So does she just have to wash it out? Like, how does that go away? Does it go away?
It does.
You have to re-highlight it.
You gotta re-highlight, you gotta tone, you gotta, cause after you re-highlight that green, then it turns orange.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
But then you can tone it from there.
For the record, people are coloring their hairs that color on purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
So it really wouldn't stand out.
But like
I mean,
that
fancy.
type of green's like a mossy sea green.
Right.
Ew.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody wants that.
No.
You'd be surprised, people.
So
I mean,
but then when you turn it, when you like, well, you have to wait a little bit. You have to wait 48 hours for your
so
hair
she's
to.
gonna come back.
Yep. So she waited that 48 hours, came back, we re-highlighted, her hair turned orange. And that type of orange is like,
Like Fanta orange?
not quite.
Hunter's orange.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Like orange.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a peach?
Yeah, kind of peachy, but more orangey.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can tone it from there.
Oh. Wow.
And it depends on what type of tone that you want, so you can use your pearls, violets, naturals, neutrals,
That's way too much.
reds, violets, that's purples.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's like this whole list
Like
of,
spectrum.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you tone it, you can get to like a level 1, which is platinum blonde. No. Why do I get this turned out? Turn around. 1 is black. Black. And then 10 is platinum blonde. Yeah.
So she really needed to cleanse in order to move forward.
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
did. Letting go of the past.
And then we had this
To
one
move to the
customer come
future.
in.
Yeah.
It was a step.
We had this,
The multi-step process.
we had this one customer come in and she wanted like a red brunette type of thing. And one of our students didn't read the box and went red.
Ooh.
She was mad.
Wow.
I bet.
And then she came back to get it fixed, and oh, I shouldn't have said names, I'm so sorry. The girl that originally did it was going up, and she's like, no, I don't want you. And so we got another girl to do it, and then she was like, well, we need to cover this red.
Right.
So if that's not what you want, like, if you don't want the red, we need to go pretty dark in order to
Like
cover
black.
the red.
Right.
Well, we didn't go black.
Or like dark brown.
So we went a level 5, which is brown.
Right.
Okay, that is like the brown. And so she, when it's in, it's wet,
Right.
And so she's like, this is black. This is black. And I didn't know what was happening. Okay, so I go over and I was like, oh, we're going pretty dark today, huh? And I was like, and the girl that was doing this all, no, we're only going a level 5. And I was like, oh.
Good job.
And she's all, it's black. It's black. And I'm like, no, it's a level 5. Like, you're brown.
Right.
And then when we washed it all out, everything was fine. She goes over and she's like, it's still black. And she's like, well, your hair's wet.
Yeah.
And we dried it. She still wasn't happy. Left screaming.
What?
Yes, like Cassie had to kick her out.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Dang.
And the son was super nice, and he was like, if she's too mean, I won't bring her back. And Cassie, the owner, was like, no, like, we have to know how to deal with these types.
Right.
Like,
right.
unhappy customers, we need to know how to deal with them. But, like, she's mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, I was like...
She needs some ivory.
I didn't mean to say that. Like,
Yeah. Wait, screw that up.
Yeah, no one's on.
You're like, ooh.
Just like, I was like, fuck, my bad. I didn't know what was going on. Nobody told me.
All right, so now that we've gone through that, what do you guys think about the quote? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with that?
I agree with
I
that.
agree.
I think so too. I think that head clearing is really, really, really important to the process of trying to figure out like what your next steps are, because you can't be wrapped up in those emotions in order to figure out what your next moves are.
No.
Yeah,
You
it's
cannot
hard.
make decisions from an emotional standpoint.
Yep, and you generally make the wrong decisions.
Yeah.
You know, when you're an emotional standpoint, and then you're just like, oh my god, like I thought I screwed this up, and I did, but now it's like I really screwed this up. You know, so taking that minute to really clear your mind in order to think logically about what's going on is super important. So thank you for joining us. Join us for the next episode where we talk about magic being real with another guest speaker, Miss Danielle. And I'm super excited for this because she is writing a book. Mm-hmm. And her book actually comes out the 22nd, June 22nd. Yes, so we're going to be seeing lots of, she does lots of TikToks, and so there's going to be a lot on our page, so you guys can go check out her book.
I love her.
Yep, I think it's called Dream Amongst Shadows, I think is what it's called. Super, it's a spicy book.
Yeah,
it's a romance book. So come join us for that. We can talk about our book, and she'll give you some extra details, and we'll see what's going on from there. So any questions, comments, concerns, email or message any of our social medias or YouTube. Love the comments. We did have a couple of comments that I'm just like, oh my god, hey. So you can email us. Our email is smilegirl.benervous@gmail.com. No punctuations, dashes, or anything, just all one word. You can message our phones, and we would be glad to help you out. I love those boys.
Graffiti.
Everyday normal farm stuff.
Yes. There's seagulls walking by the window. You know.
Yeah. Boys and trucks going by trailers. Like, it's amazing. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and then come to our events. I will put the link for Underground, the Facebook page on there. Glamity, you know, come follow Glamity. I will put that page up there as well. And let's show Shauna some support.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, well, thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to this one. I know it's super short, but we got things.
It's 54.
We got things. All righty. So I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.